This podcast is brought to you by Contessa Digital.
Hey, love. I need you to stop for a moment and just think. Really think about the relationships in your life. I know I say all the time that this will be a short episode and then I go on for half an hour, but I really mean it this time because there's a lot going on in my life personally, and I hope to share those things with you in a future episode. But for now, the lesson that I've been learning is to ask myself, do these things, these situations, these circumstances, and yes, these people, these relationships, do they make sense in my life? You know, I've said before, I'm Christian and I'm about to quote a Bible verse. And I just want to give a caveat to that because I know not everyone in my audience has the same faith as I do. But I promise you that this is something that's universal. This will make sense no matter what religious beliefs you have, or even if you have no religious beliefs, this should resonate, and that is why I'm sharing it. So the Bible verse that I grew up hearing all the time, but has now become more and more relevant in my life, is God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Emphasis on that of a sound mind. I'm telling you this because oftentimes we have all sorts of reasons for being in relationships, right? This is a person we've known a long time, so it just feels wrong to cut them off. Or, you were in a low place when you met this person, and even though now you're doing better, you spent so much time, you don't want this relationship to end, or you would feel guilty for leaving it because you leveled up. You were told that this was the type of relationship you should want. So when it came along, of course, you ended up in it. We have all these excuses for why we stay in relationships that no longer align, why we accept relationships that didn't align to begin with. And I would like you to take some time and use that sound mind that you have been given. There has been a heated debate lately on social media. If you are not familiar, Ebony K. Williams is a lawyer. She's a TV show host, and she did an interview with Iyanla Vanzant in which Iyanla asked her if she would date a bus driver, and Ebony said if he owns the bus. And there was this whole thing on social media, there still is at the time that I'm recording this, about her being stuck up and snobby and how bus drivers can be good people too, and all this stuff. And here's what I want to say about that. Yes, bus drivers can be good people. That's not the argument that needs to be made here. The argument is there are very few scenarios in which Ebony, who is a lawyer and TV host, makes very good money, is in a certain social class, would even meet and have the ability to get to know a bus driver? And then if she did, what would they have in common? Would their goals be aligned? Because, I mean, that is possible. There are people out there, men and women, with lower paying jobs, but they have a concrete plan to change that. They are using their jobs to fund their dreams. I myself used the job that I had that at the time to fund my business and start growing it. But the question is not about money or class status. It is about, if you are in a relationship with a certain person, are your goals and dreams aligned? Are your values aligned? Is your level of growth aligned? Because a person who is trying to really grow themselves and develop and quote unquote level up, do all those things to be more spiritually minded, to be more emotionally mature and emotionally intelligent. If they are with a person who is not doing that sort of work, who's not doing the inner work, that other person will pull them down. Point blank, period. And instead of getting caught up in debates on Twitter and TikTok and YouTube that are essentially meaningless, because honestly, no one cares if you date or marry someone who makes a lot more money than you or a lot less money than you. No one really cares. Whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. But when it comes to having a sound mind, the real questions: is this person aligned with you and where you are going? Or are you settling in a relationship because you don't believe that you deserve more? Are you staying in a relationship because it's familiar and you don't want to venture out of your comfort zone? Are you allowing yourself to be tossed about and put in chaotic situations because you want to be nice? You don't want to be the mean girl who shot the guy down for a date. Or you get in a relationship with someone, it is chaotic and crazy, and the two of you break up, and you grow, you evolve, you become a peaceful person, and this person comes back into your life bringing the same chaos that they brought the last time. And your response is, well, maybe I should give them a chance. They came back. They're trying. Obviously, they're trying if they came back. No, sweetheart. Sound mind would tell you that if this person were truly trying, they would have a plan. They would know what they want out of the relationship. They would show real growth. They wouldn't be spinning the block with the same BS that they brought to you the last time, right? So, again, I am begging you to use your sound mind in all your relationships, not just romantic, friends, family. Ask, why is this person in my life? What do they bring to my life? What can I bring to their life? Is this exchange reciprocal? Does this person give me chaos or do they give me calm? Just ask yourself the questions. Journal about it. I'm not asking you to even take any action after you answer these questions. But for just a minute, please take the time to think. I love you. I will talk to you soon. And please take care of your mental health. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And we as women don't talk enough about the need for us to really sometimes take some time and space to really consider what we're doing, where we're going, how we're living. If you want to work with me on achieving happy, healthy, aligned relationships, then you can book a call with me and we can talk about what that looks like. I will have the link in the show notes. And if you are looking to start your therapy journey, I am proudly affiliated with BetterHelp. They are a sponsor of this podcast. My show notes will also have a code there for you to get a discount on your first month. But before you even do that, before you even reach out for the help, the accountability, the growth on your healing journey, take some time and just start by thinking, the relationships in your life, do they make sense? Again, I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Hey there. So you made it all the way to the end of the episode, which means I have two things to say. One, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And two, you like me. You really like me. So I would appreciate it if you would show that like by subscribing to this podcast so that more people can hear about it and enjoy it as much as you do. And if you want to know more about any of the links that I mentioned on this episode or any guests that I've had, be sure to go to KeshiaRice.com/links. That's KeshiaRice.com/links. I can't wait to talk to you again in the next episode. So see you then.